Isn't this beautiful? A really beautiful ancient church and an even more ancient yew tree. Something like 2/3 of all of our really old yew trees are in this kind of setting, on land with a church or a chapel, some kind of holy setting. And it may be that the trees were here long before the church. In fact, this tree could very well be a couple of thousand years old. So maybe this place has always been seen by local people as special, as somehow spiritual, mystical. And that's partly because yew trees have always had that kind of reputation. They're evergreen, so they don't lose their leaves in the autumn like most of the trees around here. And a tree like this has been here for so long, and it's been cared for by local people all that time, but actually caring for them doesn't take a lot of care. It just needs to be left well alone, really, and it will just live on and on and on. So very special trees in very special landscapes. But actually, to really get a sense of the history, the ancientness of a tree like this, you really need to get up close and personal. So just come and have a look at this. This is when you really get a sense of the enormity of this thing, the age of it, the ancientness of it. This is one tree. It may look like 2 or 3 trunks, but actually the way that yews grow, they just spread, they get bigger and bigger. So this could very well have been growing for a couple of thousand years, and some of the very old ones, they reckon are maybe 3,000 or 4,000 years old. That's way before the birth of Christ, you know. This is really ancient. And they don't really need very much care. They just need leaving well alone. They don't need pruning. You just need to make sure you don't damage the roots by piling anything up around them. And they're really good for wildlife, particularly in the autumn. The berries on the female yews are really staple food for song thrushes, for blackbirds, for redwings, for fieldfares. So very often you'll see flocks of birds feeding in the yew trees in the churchyards. And I just think this is such an important part of our heritage. These trees have been in these kinds of sacred, special landscapes for as long as anybody could possibly remember and way beyond. And if we take care of them, if we really treat them with the respect they deserve, then they could be here for another 1,000 years, maybe another 2,000 years. Who knows? But it's worth making sure that we're the generation that takes proper care of them, make sure that they're still here for at least the next few generations.